pas du tout ce que l'on voit.
Good morning. You know, this is big news for people with high cholesterol who are on statins but have still not been able to lower their bad cholesterol enough. This new class of drugs, it works in an entirely different way. And the new studies show it can lower bad cholesterol in these people an additional 60%. That's huge. But the drug isn't for everyone. It needs to be given by injection every 2 to 4 weeks, and almost 30% of the people in the study had to drop out. Bigger studies are being done now to determine whether these drugs truly reduce the risk of heart attack and stroke, which is really what we're after, and whether they're safe. However, we've been talking to cardiologists all weekend. They're very excited about these drugs, and the FDA is expected to rule on an application for approval later this year.
Il y a ceux qui veulent.
Forgot your key? Yeah.
Hace poco ha cambiado el dormitorio del campus por un tranquilo apartamento.
Prefirió alejarse de las juergas estudiantiles.
The DNA profile of the hair recovered from the green blanket matched the DNA profile of Peter Williams. Based on your affiant's investigation, information that your affiant has received and the DNA profile results which were received from Mitotyping Technologies matching the recovered hair from the green blanket wrapped around the victim and the DNA profile of Peter Williams, I'm requesting an arrest warrant be issued for the suspect, Peter Williams.
You know what you have to do. Huh? Couple of mistakes.
What?
The popular young rock singer Jimi Hendrix died today in London.
Jimmy.
He's already made 3 records that sold over 1 million copies each.
Luego de Canal 9, en inglés, inglés.
Cameras are rolling on every word and movement of the West Memphis murder trials as reporters scurry to get the story. But as Deirdre Kuhn reports, the crew behind one camera isn't chasing a story. They're creating a comment on society.
This is the scene in the Corning courthouse. The defense, the prosecution, and this film crew getting ready for the day ahead. These New York filmmakers spent the last 8 months getting to intimately know the people involved in the case.
The filmmakers are considering calling the documentary Paradise Lost. They expect it to air on HBO in about a year.
Is it fair to say that following the HBO documentaries, the Paradise Lost documentaries, there became sort of a public, let me finish my question, I'm sorry, there became sort of a public debate or controversy about whether the West Memphis Three had been wrongfully convicted.
Yes.
And that public controversy, and I understand your position that it was caused by the documentaries, but that public controversy really did expand to be a national controversy.
Right, it's almost a cause.
Bring them on the left side. Left on right.
Don't let nobody come up there. Don't let nobody.
West Memphis investigators continue to track down leads in the case, but they still have no suspects.
We've got 30,000 people in West Memphis, and as far as I'm concerned, everybody's a suspect.
Instead of letting their kids walk home from school, parents started picking them up.
And in this middle-class neighborhood, people wonder why no one has been arrested for the murders.
The reward for information leading to the conviction of the killer or killers has skyrocketed and is now at $25,000.
All of West Memphis. All of West Memphis.
El presidente Bush acaba de aterrizar en Nueva York y en breve se dirigirá a la zona cero para ser testigo de la muerte y la destrucción causada por los ataques terroristas del martes pasado.
Cambiando al inglés.
El mundo recordará toda la alegría, la bondad que le trajo a todo nuestro vecindario y en la magia de sus películas. Para mí no habrá 2 Robin Williams, solo habrá uno, sí.
He made an enormous amount of people feel a little less alone, and that's the most important. And that's, you know, his memory is one that I have yet to meet people that didn't find it overwhelmingly positive. So I'll just try and focus on that.
These people were chopped up. It's just a savage way to die. He felt that he really pissed somebody off.
We begin with breaking news. Rodney King, the man whose beating by police then led to 1992 riots in Los Angeles, has died.
Police say that the cause of death is believed to be drowning.
Scared, real scared. I was glad I'm not dead.
La policía de
when the police officers began beating the man with nightsticks.
Los cuatro.
Can we all get along?
Sin embargo,
él quería lo mejor para todos y lo extraño mucho.
I just want to thank you, Dad. Like, I'm proud. I don't care what the media said about you. I don't care what anybody said. I'm proud.
Tenía muchas razones para culpar a todos los demás, pero finalmente asumió parte de la responsabilidad y tomó una dirección positiva.
He was the one that turned the tide and tried to call the country to a better place.
I couldn't thank him for a better family. Thank you, Dad. I love you.
Si Rodney es...
Hollywood is mourning the death of one of its own. 32-year-old actress Brittany Murphy died Sunday morning after paramedics were called to her Los Angeles home.
Right now, we don't have any evidence that she was on drugs, but there's a lot of speculation about it.
She's been transported to our office. We'll be conducting an autopsy.
Lo más fácil.